creating success as a social media influencer. There's no job quite as modern or exciting or promising as that of a social media influencer. These are the sorts of people who find trends, expand them, and ultimately change the way that people live their lives. Over the years, social media influencers have impacted the industries of fashion, film, television, music, and pretty much anything else you can think of. When successful social media influencers really sink their teeth into something and start to spread the word about a new product or trend, they can change it from a flash in the pan to a long-term staple of society. But how does one become a successful, reliable social media influencer who actually influences? Well, it isn't easy, and it takes some serious hard work. Far too many people assume that becoming a social media influencer is as easy as sitting at your computer and recording yourself talking about a new fad. But that's not all there is to this important occupation. In this tutorial, we're going to look at how you can find success as a social media influencer. Do you have what it takes? Do you have the energy and time and personality to really shine in this position? Hopefully you do, because you can quite literally change your life and the lives of others if you become the next big social media influencer. Before you can become a social media influencer who is able to have an impact on others, you need to define your goals and get a solid, clear understanding of why you want this job. You need to have long-term goals and also more reachable milestones that you can look to as a judge of your progress and the hard work you've put into cultivating this job. Having goals is essentially having a plan, and that is certainly something you should create before you attempt to become an influencer. In your mind, what does it look like when you've ultimately made it and achieved your end goals? Figure that out and start working towards it. You also need to identify the audience that you're targeting when you start your journey to being a social media influencer. Understanding your target audience and defining who you want to speak to allows you to create content that connects with the people. When you define the audience that you're going to create for, you're able to make better content that will really attract, engage, and keep your audience coming back, and growing larger too. It's very important that you don't fall for the age-old scheme of buying followers at this point. Many people are eager to see their follower count rocket up, so they put some money into buying followers. But this won't do anything for your brand. In fact, it'll only hurt it. And if you're really trying to become a true social media influencer, you need to speak to real people, not fakes. The next thing you need to do is to build a community. Interact with the fans you have via questions and answers, comments, replies, and lots of content. Don't let more than a few days go by without creating something new for your audience to read or watch and enjoy. After that, you should start to explore the idea of branded partnerships or affiliate marketing. With this, you will now be pitching products to your fans. You'll soon be building trust with them and also with the companies you're working on behalf of. Once you've made a few successful ads on your account, you'll see that people believe in what you say and that you are creating more credibility for yourself. This is essential moving forward. You should always remember that being a social media influencer means that you are trusted by those who follow you. Don't let them down. Only agree to advertising goods and services you really believe in. The most important thing to remember when being a social media influencer is staying consistent. You should always be creating something new in order to keep your fans engaged, your business partners happy, and your website thriving.